Does he also know that he's the father?
Sure, this isn't just a scam to get extra cash?
And whenever he's around, bad things happen.
So what was Tracy's excuse this time?
You should be thanking me. I know exactly what I need.
This is for Prague.
General Hospital latest update. Willow Corinthos may reconsider her future with Drew Quartermaine after discovering his affair with Nina Reeves. As secrets unravel, Willow could be driven to salvage her marriage with Michael, especially after Sasha's pregnancy complicates matters. Will Willow repair her family or be left heartbroken? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers. Willow wants to save Michael marriage after Drew and Nina's sleazy secret exposed. General Hospital spoilers reveal that Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, could have a change of heart when it comes to her future and the man she truly belongs with. Willow let herself get swept up in this fantasy of being with Drew Quartermaine, Cameron Matheson, but he's not the caring and honest guy she thinks he is. If Drew was really a good person, he wouldn't have dared to cross the line with his nephew's wife. Drew also encouraged Willow to use Michael's condition as a bargaining chip, so he's been consistently despicable in this storyline. The worst part is that Willow has put Drew on a pedestal like he's some pillar of honesty. Willow is in for a rude awakening when she realizes Drew was sleeping with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watt-Rose, behind her back. It's wrong for Drew to keep quiet about hooking up with Willow's own mother. Nina bears some responsibility for her silence as well, but Drew is the one who wants to build a romantic future with Willow. Will Drew's dreams get dashed once his sleazy secret gets exposed? Will Willow turn against Drew when she realizes he's not the man she built him up to be in her mind? It'd be interesting if Willow ultimately decided she screwed up big time by throwing away her relationship with Michael. Perhaps Willow could resolve to save her marriage and repair her family once Michael recovers from his injuries. Of course, General Hospital spoilers hint that things could get complicated due to pregnant Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, who is carrying Michael's baby. However, Michael never would have fallen into bed with Sasha if it weren't for Willow falling for Drew. Maybe in the end, Willow will suggest a clean slate and hope Michael is willing to try figuring things out between them. Michael still loves Willow, so he might be open to that down the road. Since Chad Duell may not be gone from the ABC soap for good, there's room for predictions about another chapter for Willow and Michael. Do you think Michael and Willow might be able to salvage their romance at some point? General Hospital spoilers say Willow could end up disgusted by Drew once she finds out about his Nina fling, so we'll pass along updates on her reaction to that horrible news. Today's next update, Carly comes to Jack's rescue, and Dante learns the truth about how Sam died. Today on General Hospital, Brooklyn learns Chase is sterile, Emma asks a favor of Gio, and Sasha confirms Jason's suspicions. In Germany, Carly talks to Joss on the phone to give her an update on Michael. She mentions she should be in bed but is so tense. She recalls Jack mentioning the thermal spa to her. Down in the spa, Valentine begins to strangle Jack, who is relaxing on a spa bed. He tells him this is for Prague and for trying to kill him in front of his daughter. Jack fights back, and they begin knocking over things. Outside Jack's room, Carly arrives and asks an attendant if she knows where her friend Jack Brennan's room is. Carly then hears something crash, but the attendant says it's probably nothing and offers to find Jack's room number. Carly enters Jack's room, and Jack is passed out on the floor with Valentine over him. She smashes a vase over Valentine's head and Valentine rushes out. Carly rushes to Jack as the attendant comes in, and she tells him to call an ambulance. Carly screams at Jack, "Wake up or I'll tell the world you died wearing your bathrobe." Jack finally stirs. Jack gets up, and tells Carly he's fine and doesn't need an ambulance, and the WSB will be told of Valentine. He thanks Carly for saving his life. She says it's the least she can do given how he's helped her, but what will he do now? He says, that's classified. Carly returns to her room as Brennan calls the WSB and elevates the orders regarding Valentine to kill on sight. Later, Jack heads up to Carly's room, and when she opens the door, he pulls her into a kiss. At the Quartermaine boathouse, Jason confronts Sasha about Michael being the father of her baby. Sasha plays dumb and says she has a right to privacy, but Jason says Michael told him they slept together, so does he know he's the father? Sasha claims she could have slept with a dozen guys for all he knows, but Jason doesn't think that is her. Jason says Michael asked for her when he woke up, as if he knew she was carrying his child. Sasha tells Jason that if he wants to help Michael, he should make sure nobody else finds out about this. Dante lets Emma into the main house when she shows up. Emma tells Dante how sorry she is about Sam as she really got to love her when she was with her dad. Gio comes down the steps and asks what Emma's doing here. Dante tells Gio to be more gentlemanly and heads out. Gio invites Emma in, and she forgives him for ignoring her texts. He didn't give her his number in the first place and asks how she got it. She got it from her Aunt Felicia. She brings up her college group to raise funds for animal rights and the event they just held, but college kids can't afford to donate much, so she wants to go after the older crowd. She's thinking of a classy event at the Metro Court and was hoping he'd play. He says if he's free, he'll play her event, but wonders if this just a scam to get a little cash? Emma becomes serious and says animal cruelty is no joke. He quickly apologizes, and she says people still don't understand how much animal testing is still being done. She became involved in the cause while volunteering at a shelter. She found out once that a bunch of puppies she cared for weren't adopted but bought by a lab. Cody enters, apologizes for interrupting, and says he needs to apologize to Tracy for missing their morning ride. Gio says she's out, but he'd wait until tomorrow as Tracy's riled up. In Brooklyn and Chase's room, Chase breaks the news to Brooklyn that he can't father a child as he is sterile. He is happy she can be a mother, but he'll never be a father. He breaks down and cries he's so sorry, and Brooklyn comforts him. Chase fears they'll never have a baby because of him. However, there are ways she can still have a baby and not miss out on the experience of being pregnant. Brooklyn doesn't want to think about their next steps, and they need to focus on the two of them. She asks if he's okay. He's not, and it never occurred to him that he was the problem they were having getting pregnant. She promises him that they will get through this together. Chase decides to go to clear his head, and thanks Brooklyn for her support. He leaves, and once alone, Brooklyn breaks down. Lois and Olivia drag Tracy to the salon to get her nails done and relax. Tracy says nothing will make her forget that Sasha got herself pregnant by some rando. She hopes Sasha isn't expecting free childcare. Tracy continues to rant about Sasha, and Olivia says she knows she's worried about Sasha, and inappropriate comments are her love language, but she needs to tone it down. Martin appears and wonders who Tracy is directing her spite at now. Tracy lashes out and calls him an ambulance chaser who will defend anyone who will pay him. Martin tells Tracy she has a bad habit of rolling over people to get her way, and what she did to Willow was never about those children but hurting Drew. Olivia and Lois get their nails done while keeping their distance from Tracy and Martin's squabble. Lois gets a call from a crying Brooklyn and asks what is wrong. Brooklyn asks her to come home as she needs her, so Lois says she's on her way. Olivia eventually leaves Tracy, claiming she needs to take care of things at the hotel. Once Olivia is gone, Martin snarks it's clear Olivia couldn't get away from Tracy fast enough. Tracy asks what his problem with her is. He says her entitlement that bothers him, she judged Willow and destroyed what he could have had with Lucy. Tracy laughs and thinks he should be thanking her for getting Lucy the cheater out of his life. Lois arrives at the mansion, and Brooklyn breaks the news that Chase is sterile. Lois is so sorry, but says that being a father is more than a biological donation. Brooklyn knows, but she dreamed about carrying Chase's baby. Brooklyn notes Chase brought up a donor and IVF, but she thinks it would be hard for him, and he's sacrificing everything so she can experience pregnancy. She thinks she should tell him the truth about her first pregnancy. Lois feels the past should stay in the past, but Brooklyn believes Chase's situation changes things. The child she gave up may be the only biological child she'll ever have. In the living room, Cody asks who got Tracy irked. Gio reveals it was Sasha. She told the family that she's pregnant. Cody departs, and Emma and Gio discuss her fundraiser. He doesn't know if his playing will bring in the money. Chase returns, and Emma asks if he would pay money to see Gio play. Chase said he would, as Joe's amazing. Down at the boathouse, Jason promises Sasha he won't tell anyone. Sasha is worried about Willow. who could use this to get custody of Michael's children. Jason agrees. She also wants to keep her baby away from the QS, and Sunny can't know either as that would put this child in danger, just like Michael. She asks Jason to do what Michael agreed to do and just walk away. Jason says being a single parent is hard, and he's here for her. Suddenly, Sasha feels the baby kick. She is excited and asks Jason to feel it. In the background, Cody watches them and is clearly hurt. At the hospital, Anna leaves a message with someone at the WSB about what they recall about Jen Sidwell. She then spots Lulu and approaches her. She welcomes Lulu back and says Dante told her about Prague. She's glad nobody got hurt. Lulu snipes, "I'd hate for my daughter to get shot a second time." Anna doesn't have the words to apologize, and she'll always be sorry for what happened. Lulu relays her mom and Valentine told her that as well, and that Valentine kept Charlotte stalking her a secret. Anna says it never should have happened. Lulu says it wouldn't have happened if Valentine had been a better father. Anna thanks her for understanding, and she has all her contacts looking for Valentine. Portia arrives and asks to speak with Anna for a moment in her office. They head off. Dante steps off the elevator to get a statement from a patient and runs into Lulu. Lulu says she just got an exam and is doing well. Dante is happy to hear that but worries she is pushing herself too far. She needs to recover from her transplant. Lulu feels this is about him focusing on her and ignoring his pain, and that he blames her for Sam's death. Dante says he doesn't blame her, and he's dealing with his pain. Lulu knows she didn't cause Sam's death, but her presence is a complication in his life. He can't deny that, but he'll never be sorry she's here. In Portia's office, the doctor tells Anna that she was about to call the PCPD, as the hospital just included an investigation and they have someone killing and attempting to kill patients with digitalis. Anna brings up the term angel of death, which Portia is familiar with, but it doesn't fit these killings because 2 of the victims were healthy and expected to recover. Anna asks who the patients are, and Portia tells her Dex was one, and Sam was the other. Anna finds Dante still in the halls talking with Lulu. She asks Dante to speak to him privately. He asks if this is police business. It is, but Anna wants to talk to him as a citizen. He asks for Lulu to stay, and Anna reveals Sam's death was no accident, it was murder. On the next General Hospital, Lois says, "It's your choice to make." Brooklyn wants to tell Chase. Dante admits to Chase that every time he looks at Lulu, he'll think of Sam. Maxie tells Lulu that feeling guilty will get her nowhere. Alexis loses it in her office in front of Diane. Jason tells Sasha that he'll back off the second Michael tells him to. Carly asks someone for a favor. Thanks for watching this videos, please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.